Hey y'all, Mama Snark here. We are here at Caribbean Beach Resort at Disney World, staying in the Aruba section in room 5422. So this is one of the refurbished rooms. It is not renovated, like the whole thing hasn't been gutted and completely redone like the All-Stars or the other value resorts. It's been kind of like a refreshed sort of situation. So it does look different and better from when I stayed here a few years back with my family. So follow along and I'll show you what the new rooms look like. All right, so like I said, we are in 5422. As you come in, you have a nice, wide, open, airy room. So coming straight in from the door here, you have a rack that you can hang your backpacks on, put your wallet and things like that down in the evening. This is a connecting room. We do not have anyone traveling with us, so that door is gonna stay shut. I love the way they've gone with the new laminate flooring from carpet, because I have horrible allergies and so do my children. So this makes a world of difference in that. The floorboards here. So we're staying in a standard room, not a fifth sleeper, just a standard room. So we have two queen beds here. They have the nice lighting above the bed, and then they have moved over. Part of the refurbishment was moving over to these platform beds. As you can see over there, you can store a full-size suitcase underneath, which is really nice to help get things out of the way, especially if you're here with 4 people or 5 if you're in a fifth sleeper. It helps kind of free up that storage space. You have a nightstand here with your Bible, a little space underneath to put things. They have updated with the new Hey Disney in the rooms. And then, you have your phone to call housekeeping and bell services. 2 regular outlets, as well as a USB-C. See if I can get my camera down there. USB-C and a USB port. I will say the furniture is not new. It is from the old rooms. And sometimes the outlets can be a little bit wonky. Like you have to kind of hold them in there. And like the USB ports, it's like they want to lose connection sometimes. So bear that in mind. Have patience with it. Maybe travel with an extra battery pack like this to plug multiple things in. You have your light switches here that control the over the bed lights, as well as this middle one that controls the ceiling fan, which having a ceiling fan, I will say, is absolutely amazing. As someone from Louisiana, same weather as Florida, it gets really hot and humid in the rooms. But, fun little headboard design here. And then on that wall, you have your AC unit. We have it cranked down to 68. I believe that's about the lowest it'll go. So bear that in mind. And then moving on to the bathroom, you have sliding barn doors. They do close all the way. I just didn't. Well, that's as far as they close, so it does look like it leaves a crack of light. Heads up for that. Moving into your bathroom. Big light overhead, big mirror for getting ready. Hello. 2 sinks, a little bit of storage space underneath with your extra towels, your extra tissue and toilet paper, as well as your hair dryer, which this is Andis 1875 watts. So it's gonna be better than a dinky wall mount, but it's not gonna be good if you have thicker curly hair. You might wanna plan on bringing your own. My complaint here is with the refurb, they did not add any kind of ledge like they have in Coronado Springs or at the All-Star resorts or Pop Century or anything. So counter space is gonna be limited. As you can see here, we have all of our stuff just kind of laid out. They don't really have any cubbies or anything like that for you to put things in, which is not the best. But hand towel here, a couple of outlets, horrid mirror that lights up that shows every pore on your face. That will be staying against the wall. And then turning left, You have a safe here. It will fit a 15-inch laptop in there. It's a pretty decent size. You have an ironing board, extra pillow and blanket. You have your Conair steam iron. And then I just have like my extra stuff up there because there's no other cubbies to use. You have several hangers here if you're the type that likes to hang things up, including a few with the pants. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 pants hangers, and then a bunch of the regular ones. I have my jacket hung up there. A luggage rack if you need to open your suitcase and put it on there. Trash can, recycling. Moving on to the bathroom. You do have a full-size mirror here. Check your fit of the day. Decent sized toilet, toilet paper, trash can. Shower stuff can go up here, and you have 2 towels. I will say I'm very disappointed in the shower curtain situation. Like, I feel like they could have added something themed instead of just white, like Port Orleans French Quarter that we stayed at last time. I can link that room tour down below. It had like a Princess Tiana kind of silhouette type deal that was still classy and not like in your face Disney, but it was something better than just white. I will say the shower has not been updated at all. This is the same shower tiling that was here several years ago when I came. There's a few ledges for you to put your own toiletries on, shower head, and it does have that clothesline that runs across and hooks there. So if you have wet bathing suits, you can hang those up. So it is a tub shower combo. There's a little bit of grip on the bathtub, but not a lot. So if you have little ones, kind of keep that in mind. There's another ledge here at the end with washcloths and your floor mat. And you know, you can either sit here, use it as a shaving ledge, put your toiletries on it. Here's your H2O products that are not H2O anymore. They are now Disney branded because they bought out the formula from the company. So you have shampoo, conditioner, as well as body wash in that pump. So there's another little hanger there, as well as a few on the back to hang up towels. And I didn't mention on the sink, you have your tissue box, as well as your bath soap, which you can use for hand washing or bathing. And they also have a tube of lotion. So a little 2-ounce sea salt body lotion there. And then exiting the bathroom, you have a bench to put your shoes on, put your luggage on, however you want to use that space. It's got space underneath to store things. A nice Caribbean vibe portrait, giant TV. And then here is your like dresser type thing. These are not new. They're the same ones from the old rooms. They did not update these at all. If you have a 5th sleeper room, it's basically the same thing. It's just gonna be a little bit longer and have that 5th sleeper fold out from the middle. And then your fridge will be like on one end. So here in the middle, it doesn't like to stay closed. It looks like it's like, I don't know, but it keeps popping open. That holds your beverage cooler. It is not a mini fridge. It does not cool to under 41 degrees, and we have it cranked to the coldest it'll go, and it's barely cooling off water bottles. So keep that in mind when making a grocery order if you have groceries delivered. I like to get a reusable silicone Ziploc bag and get ice from the vending machine to keep for the things that actually need to be refrigerated here. But it does not get very cold at all. You have 3 drawers on one side, 3 drawers on the other. They're quite sizable. My hand for reference. Like I have a whole packing cube and a wet bag in there. On the dresser, you have 2 like charging stations with 2 regular outlets and 2 USB ports. And then behind the coffee maker, you have the same thing, but the coffee maker is taking up an outlet. Comes with an ice bucket. We can get ice from the vending machines or the ice machines. Yeah, see, this thing keeps popping open. It's haunted. So haunted drawer may happen in your room as well. Like it literally just won't stay shut. Yeah, so ignore our stuff. Like I said, we had groceries delivered. We've unpacked. this is what your room will most likely look like. And then lastly here on this thing, you have your coffee station. It came with a bunch of to-go lids and to-go coffee cups with that Mickey embossed coffee cup. It has the stirrer sticks, a bunch of regular non-flavored creamer, National Delight, sweet and low sugar, only 2 packets of tea. You have green tea and Earl Grey. I feel like they usually come with more, so maybe this room just wasn't quite restocked. And then we have a whole bunch of the Joffrey's coffee here. I have not found any decaf in here. If you are a decaf coffee drinker, I am not, because I feel like that's blasphemy, but if you are, you might need to ask for it. Usually, I feel like it usually comes with it. So I'm gonna warn you, this coffee maker is trash. I hate these. Most hotels are going towards this type of situation and setup, and it's awful. So the tray comes out. These are the coffee pods that come in here. It's like a flat filtered disc, this side up. So you put that in that tray and put that in there. Switch it to 1 cup or 2 cups if you want to do 2 at one time. Put your water in there, have it plugged in, and press the button. And no matter how little water you put, it makes the weakest coffee in existence. It's basically tea. Like, it's awful. I can't even begin to explain to you how horrible the coffee is. So I've started traveling with my Copper Cow pour over coffee, and I will link it down in the description box below for you. But this is guaranteed to give me a nice strong cup of coffee in the morning so that I don't have to, like, you know, be grouchy. So I'm not a nice person without caffeine. And I like to get the ones that come with the like latte packets. So it's kind of like a creamer all in one, because it does make very strong coffee. And then lastly, moving on to this end, you have a table. This table, I'm 99% sure is the same table. The chairs, I think, have been upgraded with like new cushions and a new like little vibe, but the table is definitely still the same one. Has that like compass vibe to it, a pineapple base. Then you have a nice big mirror here so someone else can get ready, or I don't know, see themselves if you want to. Chandelier light. And then you have your air conditioning unit, an extra trash can. And then it does come with the blackout curtains as well as the sheer curtains. So these curtains are new and refreshed. This is different from the old ones. You can see the cute little hidden Mickeys in there. And then if you're in the room during the daytime and you want some light, you can do that and have some light as well. And then back to the lovely front door. All right, guys, that is it for the room tour here at Caribbean Beach Resort. Hopefully this was helpful and you kind of getting a feel for the resort and planning your stay here, so you know what you need to pack, what you can just leave at home, things like that. So all in all, I like the refresh a lot more than the other one, especially the carpet situation. The paint's a little bit lighter and airier, but other than that, it's pretty much the same room. But I mean, it's a nice standard little hotel room. So hopefully this was helpful. Make sure you give this video a like and a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and follow along for more Disney content. Bye, guys.